G'day all, welcome back to Built by Chris. In this episode I'm going to be making the legs for my workbench. The top's all ready to go, I've cut it down, it's at the size that I want it to be. Now it's just waiting for the rest of it. I'm going to take you through the process of how I cut the legs up, how I mill them, how I glue them together. So if you want to see how I go about that, follow me and I'll show you how easy it is. I'm here at the table saw and I'm going to start working on the legs for the workbench. These are 185mm wide. I don't need them that wide, so I'm going to rip them in half and then laminate them together. That'll give me roughly 85mm by 85mm leg. That's what I'm shooting for. That'll be a nice chunky leg. So the first thing to do is rip these down the guts. Right, my next step is I want to joint two of the faces, because when I glue them up, I need them to be a nice tight fit. And at the moment they're a bit gappy. So let's go ahead and joint the faces. Earmuffs. Okay, the next step in this interesting journey is to put the legs through the thicknesser, bring them down. Again, it's just another part of the milling process, so let's get on with it and get it done. Earmuffs. I just want to show you how important it is to thickness these down. What I've done is I've jointed one end on my jointer, one side on my jointer, which has given me a flat reference to put on the bottom of the thicknesser. And as you can see, I've run this through the thicknesser and it's only taken off along here. All this is untouched. A little bit here as well. That's why you've got to put them through a jointer. They're going to be all nice and flat. So I've got to put them through on multiple passes, and I can only drop the handle down once I put them all through, otherwise I'll have different thicknesses on them and I don't want that. So let's keep going and do the rest of them. My setup here at the table saw is I have my feather board on the tabletop. That's going to be pushing my stock against the fence, keep it nice and tight against the fence. I've got my fence set to 85mm, and it's all ready to go. Now I'm going to be running it with the edge that I've jointed. I've got my face jointed mark here against the fence, so that when I rip it through, these sides will be parallel to one another. So let's get that done. Now I've been very careful with this timber, because it is reclaimed timber, and I went through with a fine-tooth comb to get all the nails out of it, but I missed one. I missed one right there. When I was putting this through the table saw, I saw a spark come off the blade. There's the blade. There's the nail there. So. Oh well, as careful as I can be, I still missed one. Hopefully it didn't damage the blade. Before I put the rest of these through now, I'm just going to go through and check them to make sure there's nothing left in them. Hopefully not, but thankfully the nail got caught on the blade on the saw and not the blade on the thicknesser, because that would have taken a nice little chunk out of it. So you live and learn. Onwards and upwards. I've decided I'm going to include the finishing up of these legs in this video. I'm about to put them through the jointer and the thicknesser. They've just come out of the clamps, and I'll finish them off, and that'll be the end of this video. And there it is, 4 legs ready to go. All I've got to do now is make up the frame parts to it and join them to the legs, and I'll be ready to put the top on. Once the top's done, I'll be able to add the vise and the bench will be ready to go. That'll be the next video. The frame part of it will be the next video, and I'll attach the legs to it, and then the vise. So that should be the end of it. That would make it 3 videos, I'm guessing. Not the 4 that I thought it would be, but you know, things might change. So if you liked what you saw in this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. And I'll catch you all on the next one. Bye for now. Before I go, I forgot to tell you about the 1,000 subscriber winner. I haven't picked him or her yet, but I'm about to. In the next video, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to announce the winner. Now, if it's a lady or a man, there's going to be a certain pen. I don't want to send a grenade pen to a lady because, you know, they're ladies. And I don't want to send a perfume pen to a bloke because, you know, they're a bloke, right? So, in the next episode, I'm going to do the drawing of the winner, and I'll let you know who it is. And then the video for the pen itself, I'll do after that. Thanks for waiting. Thanks for watching.